Tales of Kenzera, ZAU. This came out in 2024. I remember seeing it during one of those like Gamescoms, and then I kind of forgot about it. And it didn't get a lot of coverage because the whole anti-woke community. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Like, I'm a freaking black dude. I'm gonna play games with black protagonists. Story: relaxed, balanced, challenging, and brutal. Well, we'll go balanced because I don't remember too much about it. This is a work of fiction. Everything you see is fake. Is it going with runes? But it also seems like it's going with African mythos? Loving memory of those who touched our lives. This game is a tribute to their enduring spirit.
Every story begins at the end of another.
Looks frickin' beautiful, to be honest. So it is a side scroller. Another reason why games like this don't get a lot of attention. It is a side scroller. But it has voice dialogue, from at least what I've seen. I can't do anything. I have a side or a main quest called Amani. Go inside.
I can't.
Zuberi?
Made sure everything except for the music and the effects were booming, so I don't know, it looks a little low on capture, but there's nothing I can do about it. Speak to Mama. The way he stands and his eyes, that's a bit awkward.
Zuberi.
Mama.
See, I didn't know it was going to be voice dialogue, so I didn't turn on auto text, so I had to press it. I gotta remember to turn that on.
I miss him, Ma. I miss him so much.
I know. I miss him too. Maybe if you go to see him, pay your respects?
No, I can't. I can't do that yet.
Zuberi.
Mama, I can't.
Your Baba, he left this for you, for the days after. When Baba found out he was sick, the look on his face, the anxiety, The fear, the anger, even a little confusion. But he had this sudden drive to write. He started this book. I think he wanted to make sure he had a good story to tell his son.
What's it about?
I don't know. But maybe it is for you to find out. Take your time, Zuberi.
Yeah, the eyes are a little weird because they just go so wide.
My story began at the end of a world I once knew. The shaman's path is one of healing, one of guiding. Yet, how does a shaman perform his duties when he is the one in need of healing, of guiding? Baba, help me, Baba. I need you, Baba. Kalunga, God of death, hear my plea. Kalunga, God of death, come to me. Kalunga, God of death. Kalunga, God of death, guardian of the veil between the realm of the living and the dead. My name is ZAU, shaman of Amandla.
Oh, this is my father, because I'm reading the book. I was like, wait, that wasn't my name. Okay.
And why, ZAU, shaman of Amandla, have you called me to the realm of the living?
It is told that there are 3 great spirits who have denied you. And if a shaman can cross your veil, having shepherded these spirits with death in tow.
Great favor by death, true wealth bestowed. I know the tale. And tell me, Kijana, what wealth is it that you seek?
My Baba,
Wait, no, is this...
a sickness plagued him. You have taken his soul, and I am here to reclaim it back. I seek my Baba's return in exchange for these spirits.
But those who fail...
Kalunga's grace shall know. I know what is at stake.
But do you truly? All I see before me is a boy. A desperate boy with a desperate plea.
I am a shaman, my father's son, wielding his masks, knowing his ways. I can do this, Kalunga. I know I can.
Words carry little weight against the strength of action. But you have spirit. This much is true. We go east. Perhaps there you may prove to me you are worthy of such a task.
I will show you my worthiness. Show you the grace of the moon.
Okay. Well, before that, now that I can pause it again, let's go ahead and turn the auto text on. Yeah, with a lot of indie games, they normally don't, they're not voiced. so people won't play them. All right, I am in blue mode. This is a Metroidvania, though. He told me to do something.
You look at these statues with anguish, Nganga. What ails you?
When I was young, my Baba would bring me here, to Patakatifu. We would admire these statues with fear, awe. My Baba would tell me the tales, great tales, wondrous tales of the great spirits of this land. And every time we passed through these crossroads, I would look at them and wonder if I would ever be so lucky to be graced with their presence.
Now you look at them and are reminded of the reality and challenge that befalls you. This daunting task of facing the great spirits.
No. I am reminded of my Baba.
Okay, and a codex entry? Amani location. Amani, a bustling coastal city in a cultural and geological foundation known as the beating drum at the center of the world. Amani is admired as a keystone of technology, innovation, and progression. It is here that Zuberi calls home. Seems like they really loved Wakanda. Amandla. The Great Plainlands of Amandla are the home of ZAU. I'm so confused that they're using two different names for presumably the same character. In the far south of Kenzera, formerly the home of the Amandlans, they were a hardy and tough people, always seeking the pleasure and simplicity, placing spiritual connection above materialism or wealth. And Pataka Tifu? The sanctuary of memories and great tales. Pataka Tifu forms the old crossroads that connects the lands of Kenzera. Built in honor of the great spirits, many would visit the ancient pool to honor the past, reflect on the present, and look forward to a hopeful future. Trinkets. Skills, the sun and the moon. The map. I am in Act 1. Earn Kalunga's help. Before the journey could truly begin, ZAU would have to prove himself to Kalunga, the god of death. Okay. Well, I guess now I can understand why there's two different people. ZAU. The young shaman of Mandla, ZAU is a boy stricken by grief. The loss of his Baba brings a heavy toll. Determined, ZAU sought out the aid of Kalunga, the god of death. His quest was simply said, yet no easy feat, to bring peace to three great spirits that have cheated death. In return, Kalunga would return his Baba to him. Zuberi. The pained child, the reader of the story, Zuberi is a grieving son struggling to come to terms with an immense and sudden loss. It is through ZAU, the story his ailing Baba wrote in his last days, that he may find comfort understanding it. Okay, so all of this is the story Zuberi wrote. ZAU is the character of the story that is basically my son. Not my son. That is me as Zuberi, but written from my father's perspective. Okay. And to help me cope with losing my father. We have Mama, doesn't have a name. The compassionate and powerful mother of Zuberi, Mama provides a direct approach to help her son deal with the grief, bestowing Zuberi the story of ZAU. She hopes he can find an acceptance in himself, while having to come to terms with her own feelings of loss. She's also pregnant, but I guess they're not going to mention that. Why is that his face for this picture? Kalunga, the guardian of the border between the realm of the living and the dead. A deity of true power. Laden in noble purpose, the god of death, choosing to manifest himself as an elderly man. Why? Kalunga toes the line between warmth and bluntness. Perhaps he sees promise in the shaman ZAU. Perhaps he does not. One certainly, however, is his intrigue in the boy. Okay, then there are 4 other characters. Reachers, locations, hadithi, echoes, tutorials. It's supposed to, I guess, be going east?
You look at these statues with anguish, Nganga. What ails you?
When I was young, my Baba would bring me here. We would admire these statues. And every time
Now you look at them and...
No.
I guess I'm going east. Kivuli and Ika Karamba. I do have a double jump, and I apparently do a backflip. I didn't really need to zoom out so far. Can I zoom in closer? I guess we'll just keep it how it is. Codex entry. Basic movement. Oh, I don't care about that. Area discovered Wanderer's Pass. Does that add to my thing? Probably not. Pretty fluid. Oh, I can't just walk through a waterfall? Okay. Codex entry, dashing. Yes, yes I am. There's a destroyed statue face. Oh! The Mask of the Moon. Malicious and deadly spirits roam the land of Kenzera. Use the power of the masks to defeat them. The Mask of the Moon excels in both long-range attacks and crowd control techniques. Press X to perform a light attack. Aim with left trigger. Okay. Okay, hi. Oh, nope, heavy attack. Oh, I jumped right into it. And I jumped into it again. Oh. It's because I'm
You wield a powerful mask.
I use the mask to channel my power. It is the mask of the moon. Baba taught me the ways. Graceful is the flow, a harmony soaked in virtuous intent. We should keep moving.
Your proficiency intrigues me, but yet it does not make you immortal, Kijana. You are injured. You must heal.
I am fine.
A gazelle that limps will struggle to outrun the lion.
Maybe you are right. Fine. I will heal.
yeah. So I kept jumping into them because I was thinking I could do other things because I'm still learning the controls. Like I was trying to see if I could dash downwards or dash diagonally. I don't seem to be able to. Maybe I can, but it's fine. Inflicting damage against enemies rewards ZAU with spirit. Press up to heal. Healing consumes spirit. I think I also pressed that during the thing, because spirit is the yellow. ZAU can also find healing orbs in the world to restore health.
I have seen many spirits, but never so unsettled.
You now walk with the presence of death by your side. And these spirits linger here, not ready to let go. You do them a service by performing your duties and giving them peace, Nganga.
Okay. The Ikarambam Highlands. Once a vibrant and populous land, the Highlands have long been the home of the great village of Ikakaramba, home to the brave and innovative souls nestling in the lush hills and cliffs. Now the land lies empty, spirits roaming the expanse in an evergreen paradise, now lost. We have Roho Ya Rungu? Ancestral spirit warriors. They are displaced and trapped in the world of the living. This unnatural displacement has caused them to become highly aggressive and violent. These Roho Ya Rungu became what they are through falling in brutal combat. Driven and poisoned by disrupted peace, their minds default to their training, the old tenets of fighting and hostility. In the Roho Ya Mutupanji, known for their incredible aim, they were respected within Kenzera for their ability to hunt, formerly ceremonial throwers drafted into combat. These warriors were deadly in the field, dominating tribal warfare with careful strategy and accuracy. They cannot yet find peace, stranded in the world of the living and driven to madness. So alien are these spirits to this world now that they have warped and transformed, their legs burrowed deep into the ground like steadfast statues. Okay. But aren't we not in the land of the living? Thought we were in the land of the dead to go claim some spirits. Nope.
A sealed gate. No matter. There must be a key nearby.
Find the key.
I will show you the strength of the sun.
The Mask of the Sun grants ZAU brutal melee power. Spam X to perform a light combo. Oh, heavy, sorry.
A powerful mask, with no question a powerful history.
The Mask of the Sun. Baba showed me that to wield it is to harness a most ferocious love. The fiery flames of noble intentions.
Your Baba taught you well.
Not just a boy now, eh?
Only time will tell.
The sun. The moon. I must embrace the dance.
The Dance of the Shaman. Press LB to switch between the masks of the sun and the moon. This is the Dance of the Shaman. Use the mask's unique combat styles to adapt to each situation. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Switching to this one.
Eulogy. It is the spiritual property that resides in everyone and everything. Through your resonance as a shaman, it can accentuate your inner power. When the time is right, use this energy. Adapt it to your will. Through Eulogy, ZAU, you can become stronger and faster than ever.
Okay, Eulogy is a soul energy acquired from defeating enemies and breaking up open Eulogy crystals. Gain Eulogy to earn shaman points. Just why would I use that to earn the points? Shaman points can be spent to upgrade ZAU skills. Why not just cut out the middleman and just say Eulogy can be used to do skills? Okay. Eulogy Jones. Why did that not get filled in when I walked over there? Okay, those are my Eulogy crystals. I like fire more, so that's why I'm also switching to sun.
There, the key. Ugh, I cannot reach it.
Press A while on a wall to wall jump. Yeah, I don't like that it's so far zoomed out. I really wish it was closer. Okay, he just stood there for a second, and I was like, am I supposed to do something? Yeah, stun that guy. Oh, there's a wall there? No. Wait, why couldn't I get in?
You move with a fury, shaman. Fury and grace.
The mask of the sun and the moon. Baba would say the sun and moon never oppose one another. They labor for the same purpose. Never hold one over the other. It is a balance. Kama uhai na kifo.
Okay. About to destroy this bridge. Oh. Yup. No information on what I just picked up. Oh, that was a healing orb. That's what it was. Okay. It's like, is it a collectible? It didn't tell me anything. But I believe the map says, yeah, there's 3 echoes here. I don't know what that means.
Floating riot idol. Do you feel that too? That's energy.
I do. It is not a sense of apprehension or fear, only
inspiration. It is coming. I want to go closer, but I'm not sure.
Approach it, ZAU. Awaken its energy.
What was that frickin' face? Oh, this is the echo. Okay.
The boy stood before a being he was familiar with, yet a stranger to.
Okay. A meeting of death.
The boy stood before a being he was familiar with, yet a stranger to. Staring to him, he felt the heat of a manifested form. Something tangible. Something real. Yet the eyes told ZAU a different tale. A distance in the pupils, a coldness that clung. Meeting death is never an easy thing. The lives of this world danced to his melody, slept to his lullaby, lamented to his dirge. At least, that is what they say. Yet ZAU stood and greeted him in a world of perfect silence. No grandeur or ceremony, just death, a boy, and a haunting request.
Okay. I love how there are freaking arrows on these. Like, why? Why?
Finally. Now to the gate.
Able to do anything else with this? Or? Guys, like, it's not letting me run, so something's here. Press left and right to perform a spirit attack. These powerful attacks cost 2 spirit segments. The Mask of the Moon's spirit attack is Lunar Blast. A devastating energy beam that obliterates enemies in its path. Use L to control the direction of the beam. Got it? The Mask of the Sun's spirit attack is Supernova, transforming ZAU into a towering inferno, a shamanistic fire. So, Kamehameha Wave? Oh, boss. Can I dash through? I can. Oh, I don't have enough? There we go. Oh, but I can't move if I'm the fire one. It stays in place. Okay. Wait, didn't I just get a new enemy there? I guess not.
ZAU, I have seen enough. I will journey with you, shaman. This is the road to Ikakaramba, home to the great spirit of the sky. That is our first destination.
The sooner I bring you the Great Spirit, the sooner you return my Baba to me, yes?
This will not be easy, shaman. Those before you have tried and failed.
Then I will not. Come, we're making little progress standing around. Get to Ikakaramba, get to the Great Spirit.
Okay, that completes the first part of Act 1. I mean, enjoying it so far. It's kind of simplistic, to be honest. But we're at the beginning, so who knows? We'll see how it builds on the Metroidvania part. And again, I wish I could get closer. Maybe I'll look into that in between this and the next episode.